Hawaii is one of those places that I already knew about from movies and TV. From Magnum P.I. to Lilo and Stitch, I had an idea of what it would be like. It was also the place I most wanted to visit in the United States because of its war history. It was going to make a great conclusion to the holiday. The flight over took a while. We were getting close to landing when the staff of the plane started handing out these questionnaires. If you go to Hawaii, make sure you have a pen. I had one of the few and loaned it out to heaps of people. Not being part of the mainland, it's about not bringing other fruit and plants into Hawaii. Pretty straightforward, but it's hard to do without a pen. We landed and headed into the airport. Even the airport was bright and welcoming. Then we walked out the doors and whoa, it was much warmer here. Mainland America was cold. Well, to me it was, and this was much nicer. Our hotel was also really nice, had everything we needed. What a great view. We were staying at Waikiki, bit of a tourist area, but still really nice. Although, as luck would have it, when I was having my shower, I turned it on okay, the temperature was good, the pressure was nice. But then it wouldn't turn off, no matter how much I tried. And we had to call maintenance to fix it. It wasn't my fault, I swear. And I found proof that Americans can be a superstitious lot. So cool. 11, 12, 14. There is no 13. And also, keeping with horror movie, come down to the 14s. 1404, 1405, 1410. There is no 1408. We went for a trot to get a meal. Now that we were by the sea, I wanted to get something a bit different. I settled on raw octopus. It was really good. Technically it wasn't raw, I guess. It was cured by lemon juice or something, but it was really tasty. We headed back to our hotel as it got darker and thought we were in for a quiet night. Then it happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the manager on duty. We are experiencing an activation of our fire alarm system. However, security and maintenance reported an all-clear situation. Please disregard this false alarm, and we apologize for any inconvenience.
That was fun. Next morning we went for a walk to the beach to see some of the other sights. Man, if you ever want to have a moment of body shame, go for a walk to Waikiki when it's warm. All these bronze sculpted people wandering about, not wearing a lot. No way I'm getting down to my cozies here. We headed out to the big mall, Aloha. I wanted to try something local, so I had poi bowl. I picked the kalua pig. Oh, I could get used to this. Aloha is a big mall. All kinds of things there, including a place where you pay money so you can be in a room with cats. I also saw one of the biggest cookies I've ever seen for sale. After a couple of days of seeing the sights locally, it was time to go to the place I was most looking forward to, Pearl Harbor. It's an incredibly moving place for me. Having studied the Pacific War so much, I knew all that had happened there. It was great for my traveling mates too, as they had their own personal tour guide and were able to appreciate and honor the sacred place. But not everybody thought that way. I have to say I was thoroughly disgusted by some of the behavior I witnessed. People died here, thousands of them. Save your stupid antics and pathetic selfie crap for Disneyland. Don't do that here. Yeah, disrespecting the fallen is a trigger for me. We were able to get away from those kinds of people for the most part and could really take it in. After Pearl Harbor, we headed to the Punch Bowl to pay our respects. It was overcast and no one else was there. It's an amazing and moving place. After returning from Pearl Harbor, we headed to our hotel. We can't go out and celebrate after going someplace like that, so we took it easy and had another quiet night. But first, we stopped off at McDonald's and got a meal. I ordered the biggest size that was there. was an American big, like a New Zealand big? Disappointingly, it kinda was. And I saw something else that's just a little bit different from back home. They don't have speed bumps here. They have... The next day we went out and about, back to Ala Moana, and for me, back to Poibol. This time I tried the pipi cola and the sped luau. Then we decided to go all out tourist and jumped on a tour bus to see more of the island. It's really beautiful here, and the bus driver was brilliant.
But once you get to the top, the view. 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. So a lot of the geography that we've seen over the Diamond Head crater entrance. Diamond Head is part of the Honolulu volcanic series, which is estimated to be around 450,000 years old. And in 1904, the United States purchased Diamond Head and some of the surrounding areas.
We did a bit of a shop and got some essentials and more iconic things to try. I tried jam and jelly. Jam. Jelly. Jam. Jelly. Okay, jam tastes like our jam. There's a subtle difference in the texture. So jam seems to have slightly more of a jammy texture and jelly is a bit more gloopy. I sampled a Californian red wine and that nutritious American breakfast cereal Lucky Charms. It's not bad. Actually quite tasty, really. We had one more day after this, and it was going to be something a bit different. We were going to head out on a boat and see if we could spot any whales and dolphins and maybe a shark. And that was it for our American holiday. One last night in this beautiful place, and we were off to the airport for the flight home.